There is a couple of ways of doing this, and I want to show you my methods. Now remember that I am one guy living in one town alone, riding my bike. I'm not from Hawaii or these places where we have a bunch of very, very good racers that can talk to each other and, you know, share ideas back and forth. So I have to figure out what I'm doing by myself over the years. This may not be right or wrong, but it's my way. Well, first of all, I've got to get the nut off the front variator drive face. This is the drive face. In the back, I thought I had that all put up there, but the back we have our clutch bell, and we have our, if you look, let's see if I can get this down in here, you can see the yellow. Well, you can almost see the yellow spring down there, which is this yellow spring. Now, if you want to tell if your spring has gone bad or if it's gotten weak, remember this spring helps between first and second gear, as I call it. What you want to do is take your drive belt right here and you want to pinch it, as my hands are pinching the top and the bottom right here, okay? Now, if this spring in here is holding its pressure and is very strong, this spring right here, it will not move these clamshell pulley apart, which they naturally move apart as you go into high gear. Okay? Now watch. If I push down, okay, and you can see how the belt has stretched down like this. What it means is it's pushing this pulley apart. If it's pushing the pulley apart by only your hand motion alone, it means that your spring has lost its tension. You need to replace it. In order to do that, what we have to do is take the front off, the drive face right here. This has got the Loctite red thread locker, which is a bitch to get off. Okay, it's called high strength for one reason. If you use Permatex red, and there is a Permatex red which we use in America, I don't know which, that whatever they use somewhere else, or there is a Permatex blue, which is very good, but it's not as badass as this one. So what I like to do is I will prep up my air conditioner. The fuck am I saying? I need another beer, damn it. Happy Father's Day. I will take my heat gun right here, and first thing I'll do is to start my air compressor, which I won't do right now because it makes a whole hell of a lot of noise, but I will start that up, get it up to speed. Then, when I've got everything plugged in, and this is the cool car I built in 1979 when I was 18. That's a real SS 427 LS6. Anyway, just want to throw that in because I sold it and I'm a total fool. After I run the heat on this nut, I will take my, I think it's 17 millimeter socket, and I'll put it on here. And there's a couple of ways you can take the front off. One way is, what I like to do is I'll take a SnapOn Pry Bar, which is older than I am almost, and I will put it, as you can see, it's in the webbing of the casting of the block, and I hold it down right here, just enough to take it off. That's one way. Another way you can do it is Steve Vantrease gave me this, and I just have to thank him. I don't know where he got it or anything. Well, I believe his older brother made this, and I'm not sure what his older brother's name is, but he sent me this, and it will hold the variator if you go to do that. And I can't really do it with the camera in one hand and this in the other. If you want to take off your back clutch bell, I bought this MP8, I don't know what it is. It's from Motion Pro Tools, and it has on one end, as you can see, it has these two small nibs. On the other side it has two larger ones, and what I do is I put it right here and against the ground right there, as you can see, and I'll use a 14mm socket, which is this one right here. I'll hold that and I'll take it off. I have blue Loctite on the back and I have red on the front. So it's kind of a dance between getting the air pressure up and getting that front one off, and then I'm going to take the front off and then the back off, and we'll take a look at what we can see as far as maintenance, as far as damage, things that you can look at that you may not. You want to take a look at the little things on your bike, especially if you're running high performance, because the little signs will show you what the problems are. Okay, I'm going to get these off. Restart.